Hey everyone, it's been a while, but welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna be doing another tier list. I'm gonna do most hated metal albums of all time. Alright, so yeah, these are the albums that get the most hate. A lot of them, of these 5 albums here. So today we're gonna start with Iron Maiden Virtual 11. This album, yeah, bassist Steve Harris did not use Blaze properly again, because after Bruce Dickinson left Iron Maiden in 1994, they replaced by this guy Blaze Bailey, and yeah, the X Factor. That album sucks bad. But this album is even worse. Now, yeah, they were very. Blaze just didn't fit Iron Maiden because they were very flat and not very fun. Now it's getting to I can't sleep at night in the game. Feel like death. Gosh, that's so bad. I only go to this album for some of the solos on here. Like Lightning Strikes Twice, they have 6 solos on. Control F, and yeah, this needs more hate. I've kind of grown like a little, not kind of gone a little soft spot for this album, but I still think this album is terrible. Needs more hate than this in mine. Alright, let's move on. Pantera! Metal Magic. Metal Magic. This is the first album by Pantera. It was released in 1983. This is the original singer, Terry Glaze. Terry Glaze. It was original. Yeah, they were a glam band back then. Drummer Vince Paul said the albums sold around 5,000 copies by 1990. Only 5,000 copies. I don't think this album is bad. Alright, Pantera Metal Magic. This is overhated, in my opinion. This album doesn't deserve it to hate. Here we go. Next, now we're going to the Metallica. So say Anger. This monstrosity here is freaking garbage. Jason Newsted left the band, so Robert Trujillo joined Metallica. This is the first album with him. They made the snares, so yeah, they would have been a good idea. They thought it would be a good idea to make the snare sound. But including the snares, this album has a bad ton of very bad songs. Come on, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again. Come on, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again, shoot me again. Yeah, the snare sounds bad. and Kirk does not solo at all. Alright, Metallica say anger. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another tier spot here. This is one of the worst things I've ever seen of all time. I've heard this Lou Reed. Why did you do this with Metallica? What does he say? I am the table. Let me see what is going on with this thing.
I would cut my legs and tits off when I think of Boris Karloff and Kinski in the dark of the moon. It made me dream of Nosferatu, trapped on the Isle of Darkness.
I am the table! I am!
He said the thing! I am the table! Pumping blood. What kind of song?
If I pump out blood in the sunshine, oil on the wheel.
Lou Reed, this is straight up embarrassing to freaking do that. That was a bad idea to hook up with Metallica. Lulu, this album is trash. Very trash. Worst going to worst of all time. Alright, one more album left. Megadeth, Risk. Yeah, this was Megadeth. Bands marks the studio debate of drummer Jimmy DiGrasso with the band, as well as the final appearance of longtime guitarist Marty Friedman. Yeah, it was his last album. And then 3 days, and then he was departed a year later. He announced the departure meant to be a breakthrough on alternative rock radio. Risk mixed in with a response of great divisions of the band's traditional sound. They tried to make a radio rock song, but they didn't do a good job with it. That's the only song I like on their Breadline. Sure. I think this is going into deserves the hate. So what do you think about that, guys? My most hated metal albums. This is my own tier list that I made. I sent it all out to the tier list crew out there.